What's up YouTube? My name is Andrew. For this video we are going to be doing a pickup video. This one is from a box which I received yesterday from CDJapan. And this is going to be interesting because we have one PS Vita game to check out or to show you, and we have a bunch of CDs which I'll be getting to in a minute. The game we are going to be looking at is actually this game. This is Yalkin Heaven Boys Love Hyper for the, Boys Love Scramble. I got confused with the anime. Sue me for a second. And this is the toned down version, so this is the C-rated version. This is the original version of the game, and this actually has a PC version, a couple PS2 games, and a PlayStation Portable version. Now, this is the predecessor to this game, which is Double Scramble. No, I did not pick this game up in the same box, but I just wanted to show you the game. And I'm going to say this now, and people think I'm nuts when I probably think I'm nuts when I say this, but Yalkin Heaven, as far as animes go, is my favorite Shonen Ai series, period. Although Antique Bakery is a very, very close second. Now, in the game, we're going to be playing the character Keita Ito, and the objective is going to be very simple. Which one of the boys from Bell Liberty do we end up with? We know how this goes, right? But what's interesting is, if you go through the cast of characters, there are some very familiar faces amongst them. One of them actually is this cat. No, Masato Hijifukawa is not in the game, but Suzuki Kenichi is, as well as Takahiro Sakurai and Jun Fukuyama. So that is going to be very interesting to see in the long run how the game plays out with them being amongst the cast. Like I said, I have not played the Yalkin Heaven series before, so this is literally my first time playing it. I have watched this anime about 3 different times, and I've reviewed it for y'all. Like I said, it is one of my favorites, and I am looking forward to doing the review on this. Actually, I'm looking forward to doing the review on both of them, just to see which one's actually the better of the two. Or are they equal? Who the heck knows, right? We will find out together, and I am excited to say the very least. Okay, now let's get to some really good stuff. See this? Yeah, CD pickup time. Hello. But then again, what would life be without picking up a bunch of CDs, right? Well, we did, and we're about to go through them. So, let's. First up is this is the outro for K Return of Kings, and this is called Kai. It is by the group Customize, and as I've mentioned, this is the outro. One cool thing about it is this came with an insert card, which I have, and I'm not going to go look for it right now. Actually, here it is. Give me a sec. This is the insert card, which came with, and this one is actually Isana Yashiro, the Silver King, otherwise known as Adolf K. Weissman. And, in case anybody's curious, says the character all the way in the back here. That is Saruhiko Fushimi, otherwise, and he is played by Mamoru Mayano. And also, for those of us who are Power Rangers fans, in the English version, Johnny Youngbosk is the voice actor that takes the role. Here we have Kuro Yatagami, who is voiced by Ono D. And over here we have Yata Miyazaki, who is voiced by Jun Fukuyama. Interesting fact time, Jun Fukuyama also voiced Keita Ito excuse me, in the original Galkin Heaven game. And he reprises that role in Double Scrum, because he does appear in the game. So, there's your fun fact for the day. Next up we have Shout by Mamoru Mayano. And this features the single Shout from Card Fighter Vanguard G, as well as the songs Ride and Upside Down. And it comes with this gizmo. What was interesting was it didn't say it was a first press bonus, so I didn't know if I was getting this. But now I have this one, and I have the one from the single Shine. I usually collecting these things. I don't know why. I think there's some part of me that is like addicted to collecting, like, you know, little trinkets or whatever like that. So, yeah, definitely happy to have this, and I will be listening to it very, very, very soon. By the way, in case anybody hasn't figured it out yet, the K Project single was actually the first that had something to do with this character, with this dude. I don't know. From this point on, for a few minutes, we're going to be talking about... No. That's always fun, isn't it? Okay. Next one. Passage. Again, by Mamoru Mayano. I wanted to get this one a while ago. And the reason I wanted to get this was because the song Passage, which is really good, and also the song Identity. If you've not seen that video, I highly recommend it. Simply because it is one of the best it is one of the best songs I think I've heard him do that was not a UtaPri song. As far as UtaPri goes, as a solo, I think Crystal Time is one of his best ones. But non-UtaPri, Identity currently. Well, I say that. Identity's good, Frontier's good, Fight for Love and New Order are really good. I highly recommend them. Independence is actually a very good song, if you've not heard that. Never No Compass, My Little Girl. I could go on forever, but we gotta get moving because I don't want this to be a 20-minute pickup video. But yes, Passage. I may end up doing a full review of this CD at some point, because holy shit, I was so happy to get this. Next up, we talked about something I was really looking forward to getting. This one I could have probably held off and we just never got it. This was Code T.V.U. This features Renjinuji. Now I'll actually show them to you from front to back. Renjinuji Cecile Ojima, and Kurosu Sho, if I can hold this straight, it'd be nice. The insert song, which is what this is supposed to be featuring, is actually not that bad. It's not better than Original Residence, but it's not bad. I haven't been able to make it through the solo songs yet, though. Rens, I think I did. Shows or COs, I don't know what it is about them. I have been having a... His are always hard to sit through for whatever reason. Maybe because they're too aggressive? I don't know. I've played through them obviously for the music games, but for the most part, I'm like, ugh. And it's not that I even don't like the character. I do, but the songs, for whatever reason, are a little too aggressive for me. It's kind of like, and we'll talk about it in a minute, Natsuki Shinomiya. His songs, because I think they're more or less taken from when he's as Satsuki, they tend to be a little harder than I would like, which is interesting because Kisho Taniyama, the person who plays him, has a very, very good song from La Coda d'Oro called Kaleidoscope. I almost wish he could have done a character like that. But anyway, this is Code T.V.U, and now we are going to go talk about Polaris. So, Polaris. This is the third Shining Theater CD that I own. Now I have to try and explain either A, why this isn't as good as some people say, or it's good, but it's not great. Alright, here we go. If you've listened to any Shining Theaters before this, then you'll understand the comparison. If you go listen to Joker Trap, which featured Tokia, aka Mimona Mayano, and if you've listened to Masquerade Mirage, which featured Kisho Taniyama, Ai Shota, or Ai Makai's, and Shotaro Morokubo, Reiji Kotobuki, you'll know exactly where we're going to go with this. Here's what's funny. You can put Natsuki or Kisho in a trio for UtaPri. You can. But you have to make sure the characters or the voice actors that he's with are going to complement him. And the melody is going to complement his vocals. I think, and this is what if the song wasn't a supremely higher song, and you could argue with me that Masquerade Mirage is a high energy song. Okay, I'm not going to debate that up with you because you're right. But here's the thing. Kisho is sometimes, I think, better when he's portraying Natsuki, not his alter ego. You get what I'm saying? And he has Ai, and he has Shota, and he has Morokubo, because they complement him, I think, better in a trio. The interesting part about this, though, is Natsuki, or Kisho, can work with Mayano easily. Because if you listen to Still, you know that they've done things in the past. So that's not an issue. Where I think the problem is Cecil. There's something about, if you take Cecil, you can put him with probably certain people and it's not going to fuck up. But you have to figure out who you can put him with. And I think he would be better served if he was doing a duet versus doing trios or quartets. That's just me, though. I think the song would have been better served. You know what it would have been interesting? Now I'm really thinking about and analyzing it. If you took out Natsuki, because we know that Natsuki and Tokia can work. If you had taken, drew a blank for a second. If you had taken just Cecil and Tokia and you put them together, would the song have worked better as a duet? That's just my opinion. I like the song, but sometimes I wonder if, when you're trying to put people together, if that one extra ingredient to try and make the song a blowaway hurts it in the end. Because I've listened to the season 1 and season 2 songs for Cecil, and they're really good. I haven't actually bought. No, I take that back. I have the season 2 single for Natsuki. I still don't have season 1 yet. But Cecil's not. Excuse me. Like, Cecil can do well on his own, and he probably could do well if it was just him and Tokia. But there's something about Natsuki that I don't think it works. Or it doesn't work as well as I think some people would lead you to believe. Objectively speaking, I think this is arguably, and this is somebody who's, by the way, listened to Shinobi Road when he played Music 3, it's arguably one of the weaker Shining Theaters, but it's not a bad one. It's good, but it could have been better if it was somehow, if you were somehow able to make it a duet and you were somehow able to do just Tokia and Cecil, maybe it would have been better. But it's like that close to being really, really, really good. Okay, something needed to be done, and they needed to seriously think to themselves, okay, how am I going to do this and not completely damage the song? Unfortunately, one of those two doesn't work, and I'm wondering which one it is. There's a part of me that thinks it's Natsuki, and there's another part of me that thinks it's Cecil. I don't know. That's why I'm conflicted, but I can say with certainty that I liked it, just not as much as some people. Anywho, that is all the pickups for this go around, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Y'all take care now. Later.